He said I'd never make it without him. Now he can't make rent without me. When Derek broke up with me, he made sure I understood exactly why. You're too soft for this industry, he said, gesturing around his music studio like it was Madison Square Garden instead of a converted garage with egg cartons on the walls. You need someone like me to make connections. Without me, you'll be playing coffee shops forever. I packed my keyboard, my loop pedal, and my dignity into my beat-up Honda and drove away. No dramatic exit, no comeback line, just me, ugly crying to my own demo tracks while merging onto the highway. He kept my guitar cable and my favorite hoodie. I kept the crushing weight of his words. For 3 months, I did play coffee shops, empty ones. I'd set up my equipment for 12 distracted customers who were more interested in their laptops than my lyrics. Tips barely covered gas money. I slept on my sister's couch and ate instant noodles like they were a food group. Every rejection email felt like Derek whispering, "Told you so," in my ear. Then I met Valentina at an open mic. She was a producer who actually stayed for the whole set, even bought me a beer after. "Your sound is interesting," she said. "Raw, but not trying too hard. What else you got?" I showed her everything. Songs I'd written at 3 a.m. when anxiety wouldn't let me sleep. Melodies I hummed while stocking shelves at my day job. The stuff Derek always called too weird for mainstream. Valentina loved the weird stuff. "This is exactly what I've been looking for. Can you record next week?" 6 months later, my Too Weird song was synced in a Netflix series. You know the kind of placement that changes everything? Main character emotional breakdown, rain scene, my voice cracking over minimal piano. The music supervisor called it haunting and authentic. The check had more zeros than I'd ever seen. I quit my day job, bought real equipment, moved into an actual apartment with windows that opened and a shower that stayed hot, started getting calls from other artists wanting to collaborate. The weird stuff wasn't weird anymore. It was my signature. That's when Derek texted, "Saw your placement. Proud of you. Always knew you had it in you." I didn't respond, but I did check his Instagram. The studio looked the same, but emptier. His latest post was about grinding through tough times and fake friends showing true colors. His roommate had tagged him in an ad looking for someone to split rent. 3 weeks later, I was at Guitar Center testing out keyboards when I heard my name. There he was, working the sales floor, name tag crooked, trying to sell a teenager a cable they didn't need. "Wow," he said, forcing a smile. "Fancy seeing you here. Just shopping," I said. "Yeah, I'm just helping out a friend. Temporary thing." His manager walked by. Definitely not his friend. "So, heard your stuff is really taking off. It's going okay. Maybe we could work together again sometime. I've got some new equipment. Could really elevate your sound." The same sound he said would never work. The same career he said needed him to survive. I looked at him standing there in his polyester uniform, still trying to position himself as my ladder to success. "I'm good," I said, "but thanks." He started to say something else, probably about connections or industry knowledge or whatever currency he thought he still had. But another customer needed help, and his manager was watching. He walked away mid-sentence. I bought the keyboard with cash, the expensive one I'd been dreaming about since I was 16. The cashier at the other register asked if I was the artist from that Netflix show. I said yes. Derek heard the whole thing. Last month I played the Fillmore, sold-out show, just me and my weird songs and the audience singing every word. My sister sent me a screenshot afterward. Derek had posted a photo from when we dated, calling himself one of the early believers in my career. The comments were brutal. Someone had tagged the Guitar Center he worked at. Someone else posted screenshots of old tweets where he called female artists unmarketable. His account went private by morning. He was right about one thing though. I did need him. Needed him to show me exactly what I didn't want to become. Someone so convinced of their own necessity that they forget to actually create anything necessary. Someone who mistakes proximity to talent for possession of it. My new album comes out next month. The dedication reads, "For everyone who was told they'd never make it without someone else. You will. You are. You already have."